Live. All right, let me give y'all the link. Let's get the link and share it out to everybody. We're going live right about now. Put my phone on silent.
Oh no, I need to do that.
All right, we are live. Let me get the links for everybody to share. Yeah, once it copy to the clipboard. Here we go. All right, there's the link.
Sweet.
We got 4 watching already. Shout out to everybody who's already coming in. Y'all ready for MC Plays? MC Plays.
MC.
MC Plays.
I haven't got the link.
You haven't got the link yet? All right, let me. I put it into the Slack.
Oh, the Slack. Okay, cool.
I'll put it into the regular Zoom chat if you want it.
Oh, I've got it. No, sorry. Thank you.
Boom, boom. So there we go. Bear with us, family. We are now sharing the link, which you should be doing also. Share. Hit the like button. Come share. Here we go. Let's log in here. There we go. Share, everyone. Share. Let me get in the chat room now and say peace to everyone. If you're watching this on the replay, leave a comment. Let us know where you're from. If you are artists, or if you are a listener, let us know where you're from. And welcome to Musicoin Plays. MC Plays.
MC
Plays.
All right. All right, so it seems like we are good. Everybody's getting the link. Everybody's sharing. And I just want to pretty much, how about we open up? We open up and we got yes, please. Sharing yes, please. We got yes, please in the comments.
Is this comments on YouTube, is it? I'm not on the...
Yes. Yes, yeah. On YouTube.
Yeah, man, I need to...
So we already got 3 people watching. We got 3 likes already. Keep them coming so we can get notified, get these notifications up. So now YouTube could put us like on the trending list, you know what I'm saying? We could be on the trending front.
Yeah.
But all right, so we are here, MC Plays, back again with another episode. And, it's your host, PUP, alongside with the co-host. Who else? You guys can name off yourselves, right? We got to our left, Dan.
Hey.
To our bottom left corner, DJ CW.
Yo.
And to the bottom right, we got Self-Suffice.
The rap poet suffice, self-suffice, making life better instead of just making a living, making a better life. Funny how that's wrote the advice, because I'm getting money, but your time is your money, so your wealth is life.
I need a better intro.
Next week, I'm going to do a rap, bloody hell.
Yeah.
Hey. In here, what?
I'm not having him upstage me like that, seriously. I'm writing bars.
You got the best background. I had to have the best intro.
Yeah, self-suffice, live from the penitentiary. Yeah.
You see how it's live though? When you live, we able to create on the fly. And how about intros like that? We can have a little intro for ourselves like that. Now you just inspired me to come up with one.
Right. Yeah. We need to. Self-suffice. He smashed it this week. I got a bit. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
So, once again, family, everybody that is watching, shout out to everybody who's watching, all of the subscribers, new subscribers that have joined the channel. The channel has just continued to blow up since the show has been launched, all week, subscribers after subscribers, and a lot of good feedback also. I mean, have you guys been getting the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, all good, man. All good from
I'm getting
definitely.
more Twitter followers, so that's good.
Yeah, the Twitter's been blowing up, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, and I love to see the results for the artists that we named last week too. One of them was Artist of the Week. One of them is just doing crazy on Twitter. The other ones, I'm just seeing all of them active, and it feels good to know like we just gave them a little shout out, and people are interested. It shows people do want to find something more than just what they hear on the radio.
It's good to be part of a community that's actually got a beating heart and not something that's just dead.
Right.
So, we bring to you, special announcements from Musicoin, and we also bring to you the Artist of the Week, pretty much debate, on who is going to be the Artist of the Week on musicoin.org. And also, we just bring to you some crypto news and get you excited about this cryptocurrency, aka Musicoin, because we get paid in Musicoin for every stream.
We get what?
We get paid for every stream.
We get what?
Is that from advertisements?
That's for every stream. Every time a listener, a loyal fan just press play, that is a pay.
Is that from subscription service?
We don't believe in subscription services over here.
Yeah.
I don't understand this Musicoin thing. You're saying every play gets every pay with no advertisements and no subscriptions? This must be that new blockchain technology.
It sure is. And that's why, and that's every reason to be excited, because this is the future.
And we're here at the Roots, man.
Yeah, we are here. We are here. And hey, as far as for special announcements go, we definitely got to highlight Musicoin's release, of the new desktop wallet. It's definitely official. Let's actually share the screen and show the family the new desktop wallet. Check it out. Boom.
Oh.
Check. I'm gonna even make it a big screen for you. Woo! Just take a look at it right now. It is syncing. I just downloaded the wallet. It's syncing the blockchain. As you see, the last blocks are counted up here. I have 493,000 blocks downloaded into the computer, and it's got up to 1.9 million to go, where it'll be completely synced. This is I like the background, number one. The background just represents Musicoin all the way.
Yeah, that background is slickery.
And right here is your account, where you're able to create a new account, where you'll click new account, and you will create a mnemonic account or create a regular account with your password that is secure, that nobody can figure out. Just make it easy for yourself.
Can check your balance in Bitcoin as well, and pounds, and dollars.
Yes, you can check your balance right here. You can either do it in Musicoin, Bitcoin, or dollars, or what's that going to be? Other market conversion rates. And let's see what else is good with this. With this platform is you can also play music on your wallet. Woo!
Yeah,
man.
So right there where it says play music.
What other coin does that? Huh?
Huh? The wallet.
Tell me.
The wallet does that.
Tell me, I'm listening. I don't hear any answers. What other coin lets you listen to music?
What
if
other
you
coin
listen to new music while you're in your wallet? I don't hear you. I don't hear you. Nothing. Just music coin. Dang.
Yeah. It's game time, boys. It's game time.
So this is just on the computer now, isn't it? For the moment, it's just on the on your home computer at the moment.
Yes, that is true.
Right.
This is the desktop wallet.
Yeah.
So you download it on your desktop, and you know, obviously they are developing to get a mobile wallet soon.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's something that we're all waiting for. We already know that's going to be the number one game changer.
Sure.
You know, but right now, this is another game changer in the step of the right direction.
No, for sure, man. We're growing every week.
And this is only 1 week later from our last episode, with the special announcement being, you know, the ambassador program, you know, that's going to spread out like, you know, a wildfire, where more and more artists and music lovers and music professionals that are going to get out and spread the word about Musicoin, and are actually getting, you know, funded in Musicoin to do so. Woo! Powerful announcements and powerful moves that Musicoin is making. Love the wallet, though. Love the wallet.
The wallet looks great.
Yeah, the wallet looks great. I'm not playing any music right now. Can we play? Let's play Jam Brains, our last week's music.
Oh, yeah. Salute to Jam Brains. You did it. We listened to you. If you recall, he always had a message. He always went through the murky part of the situation and then the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yes.
Definitely got something going on with his music. Salute.
Most definitely. And I pressed play. It did say that this artist will be paid by the UBI. It will be paid by the UBI. UBI is universal income.
Basic.
Right now it's loading, family. This playing is loading. And it's,
can I have a shout out to that Tig Foundation, top tipped.
Oh, there we go. Look at that. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Peep in the right here. Top tip. The Tig Foundation, which is what we also highlight. Yes. Shout out to Dan right here on our show.
Shout out to all the Musicoin listeners.
Make sure you watch that first episode if you're not sure what we're talking about. It's a really dope thing that Dan's doing with charity, and it's good to see the top tips on.
I didn't even know that. I just saw that. I didn't even know that.
That's amazing, man.
That's great.
That's beautiful.
Obviously, you got the video on the Musicoin channel on YouTube as well, haven't you? If you want to check it direct as well.
Most definitely, yes. Check it out. Check it out. Check out the music. Check out the Musicoin channel, where you're getting the breakdown of everything that we do. I mean, everything cannot be done right here live on this show, but also on the back end when we interview artists, we upload, also this live show gets chopped down and uploaded. So we taking out, the meat of our conversation on this live show, so this is the wallet update, family. Right now, the music is just taking a little bit too long to load right now. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next subject.
Well, shout out to Pup and to Elena for that, for chopping up the episodes and putting it out there, like,
Yeah,
I really respect people that do that
for a 2-hour episode, so that's good.
Yeah.
I really put it out there. I like the highlights and everything. I like how you chopped it up. You captured the energy of the whole thing. You didn't lose the live feeling of it. That's what I liked.
Yes. And you know what? That's what I wanted to make sure that I did, man. I wanted to make sure it flowed as if it was picking up from a last point, or it was picking up from points, so they know that this is a live show, and to say, yo, I gotta make sure I go catch the live show, man. I see they got a lot of energy on that show. I want to catch it live. So that's definitely what
yeah.
So also, family, let's highlight, Musicoin is still on the rise. Still on the rise. The market is was definitely above 500 billion.
Before we get into that, since this is still new, a lot of my IG people want to know your tags. Can everybody shout out your IG names real quick?
Right. Oh, so my IG name is Crypto Kingz with the Z _PUP.
Crypto Kingz _PUP. That's the first one. Daniel and Neil on Instagram too, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I wasn't sure what IG was. No, I know. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Mine's Daniel Lawton 94.
The gram.
Mine's Daniel Lawton 94.
Okay, so we got Daniel Lawton 94. So just his name, one word.
Mine's Control Weirdness. All one word. All together.
Okay, and actually, Controlled Weirdness is also the name that you can find Neil on Musicoin itself to listen to his music.
That's my artist name, yeah.
So that should be easy to remember, Controlled Weirdness. And as you know, mine is Rap Poet.
Cool.
And mine's still my name.
But if you're on Instagram, please switch over to YouTube. Please switch over to YouTube and watch this broadcast live. If you're on Instagram, Facebook, whatever you're at, switch over and watch it live right now on YouTube and look out for it on DTube.
Facts. I mean, and with that being said, I mean, I remember when we were looking at the price, you know, last week, and the whole market was in the red a little bit, and, you know, Musicoin was about like 1 cent. But we passed that mark, family. Now we in 2 cent territory.
Facts.
On our way up.
Yeah.
But put this into perspective. What does this mean?
It's still very cheap.
Yeah.
It's still cheap. We need to. You can buy it now, and
that's what I'm doing.
Financial advice, man. No,
that's what I'm doing.
But man,
because last month it was 7 cents. And it's only...
It went to 11, didn't it, at one point?
Oh, yeah.
Crazy, yeah. That was crazy, you can see. Yeah.
The highest it was 12 cents right here.
So that's 12 cents a play of every track, isn't it? So people are clear what that actually means.
Yes. I think when it gets to 10 cents,
so,
changes, don't it?
Well, let's make it more clear. That's about 12 Tidal or Google or Napster or Deezer plays. That's maybe equal to 60 plays on Spotify.
Yeah.
So for some of y'all who getting 60 plays a month, or let's keep it real, you getting 60 plays a quarter every 3 months.
Yeah.
Get that off one play here. That's all I'm talking. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to tell you the facts. Yeah. It's different. It's a lot different, to be honest with you. It's not a little different. It's a lot different.
Yeah.
That's why we're excited about this crypto.
Because we looking at room already that is gonna grow. If we already seen it at a 12 high, oh man, where can we go beyond that?
Yeah.
Where can we go?
The whole market had a bit of a dip, didn't it, the last few weeks? So obviously, you know, crypto, even though it's separate, you know, it's still Bitcoin, and the associate is still related to the major currencies. Obviously,
that's right.
Realignment in the stock market. So, you know.
But the good thing is I actually wanted to buy a little bit more, but I was waiting on some of my checks to come in. I already have my checks earmarked for bills and whatnot, but it went down under 2. You know what I mean? It was like 1 something. So I was trying to get some more, but it's all the way, it's starting to go back up now. So, but it's not a volatile coin like a lot of coins. It's pretty stable. So I feel like, you know, this week, you know, for the next couple of days, I expect it to be around 2. I expect it to be able to like get in. But the thing is with like something like Bitcoin, let's say you put $100 in Bitcoin, right? And it's like 10,000 or 15,000.
Right.
It has to go to 20 or 30,000 for you to double that.
Right.
With something like Musicoin, you put $100, $1,000 in Musicoin at 2 cents. It just need to go to 4 cents, and you doubled your money.
Yeah,
same money doubling, way different way to get there.
Hey, that's a whole different bracket right there, you know. That they need to understand, though. I love how you put that in perspective, because that's the magnitude that we playing with right now. You know,
but that's why the wallet was so important, bro.
Yes. It was very.
I think that's why the wallet, like, there's still some latency in loading up the tracks. Like sometimes, you know, I mean, they're trying to make sure there's no user fraud. So sometimes if you just play the track, they'll pause you for like 30 seconds, 45 seconds before you can hear the next track. Sometimes they're trying to give you high quality, so it still takes a while for the track to load, takes a few extra seconds. But the priority was put on the wallet right now because people realize this is a music-centered thing. But let's go back to the wallet for a second, because people are starting to realize now that they respect that Musicoin is here to stay and it's an actual function-based coin, not a pump and dump, right? Not a hype-based coin. Now let's still make sure that people who do want to invest in it still can. So I'm glad they prioritize the wallet, because that's what we want to. We ultimately do want to tell people it's easy to put your money in if you do want to use it like another coin to like hold some money in it.
Yeah, can we just make that a little bit clearer for people who are new to it? So, I mean, so like the wallet means you can actually take money out as well, doesn't it? Before it was a lot harder to do that. Is that the best way to say it? Or because I'm just conscious there's a lot of friends of mine are watching this and new to it and wouldn't really understand, what's the wallet mean? I don't, what does that mean? So
yes, I would say it's to take money out. It's now for you to actually have your coins off of an exchange or off of the online wallet that you have as an artist. You know, now it comes off of that online platform and you're putting it on your own desktop wallet that you can close out, that only you have the private keys to, only you have the password to, you know, it's in your control, and then you can send that to an exchange and, you know, cash out whenever you want to do. Like we say, not advising you to do it.
It's also
that's what that's
what a lot of people do, you know, to avoid keeping their money on a particular exchange or just on the coin site, whatever the coin site is. But another thing, Neil, is that in the past couple of months, as Musicoin was getting more popular, there were some issues with the two exchanges that it was on transferring, because just Bitcoin in general, crypto in general, is getting more popular. So like one of the exchanges wasn't accepting any new members and stuff like that. So basically by having a wallet, you don't have to wait to see like which exchange is like, you know what I mean, working or overloaded that week. You can just make sure you send it to your wallet. You can put money in your wallet.
There's no third party. It's no third party. It's basically. Yeah.
You're not dependent on a particular exchange as much.
Yeah, so if you've got it on Bittrex, it's more of a centralized model. So it's easier for them to hack it and get into it and nick your coins. So that's why I always say, get your coins off the coin market, have your own wallet.
From experience there, Dan, of your little hacking like maneuvers? Or?
Yeah. No, I wouldn't know how to, mate.
So I think where it's at now is Bittrex and Cryptopia.
Yeah.
So Bittrex and Cryptopia, and to also announce, you know, another special announcement.
There's another one coming up soon.
There's another one coming up very, 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 very soon. So be on the lookout for that one. It's a huge platform, you know, so it's definitely something to be lookout for this week. Very, very, very soon. Like I say, so make sure you go, you know, follow, you know, Musicoin on Steemit. Make sure you follow Musicoin on IG, follow Musicoin on Twitter, so you can get those live on DTube. Follow, okay, so we can get you these updates.
Help us monetize our videos at a better rate than
YouTube. Man, there's so much coming up in Musicoin. Like, we can't even tell you everything, but yo, this is the very beginning, y'all. If you're already with it, you are ahead of the curve. Like, salute and congratulations.
Yes. And speaking of that, you know, people who are signed up to Musicoin, all you need to do is click in the forum right here, visit Music Forum, and it brings you to this forum where you got the announcement, frequently asked questions, general discussions, ideas, tech support.
Is that vote for Artist of the Week?
Vote for Artist of the Week, which is what we are about to get into
We about to vote for the artist of the week.
We about to vote for the artist of the week.
An artist not found on popular radio.
Boom, boom, boom.
Independent, unsigned, glorious dose of supporting artists.
Shout out to everybody that's already on the platform right now. I'm on the homepage. Check out the homepage where you got Jam Brains, which was our runner-up last week.
That's right.
We said definitely carried the deep message in his music, good flow. Now we also got new releases right here. We also have
Green Sky by Kevin Dillinger, Crucifer, Tribal War, Through the Keyhole, Light Cove, Heaterville, Sunday School, JP, Manual X from Limbo to Paradise. Shout out to all of y'all, man.
Yes. Here's another
a lot of artists on here. Every day another artist.
I want to hear that one. Limbo, yeah.
Limbo.
Yeah.
Oh, let's click. I'm gonna click Limbo. Let's see if we can get a play.
Let's pay them. Let's play them and pay them.
Let's go and play them.
Let's see how ambient and drone and dark it is.
Here we go. It played good too.
Ooh, sinister already. I can feel it. Love it.
That is kind of dark and deep, and
I'm turning the light on again. I'm a bit scared.
That needs to be on Stranger Things or something.
Let me turn my light on real quick.
It sounded like I was in the middle of a movie and something was about to happen.
That does actually sound like the sort of stuff that's on that Limbo game. I'm not sure if that's what he's referencing it to from Limbo to Paradise, but the game Limbo.
Oh.
And the thing is, too, with some of these 6-minute or longer tracks, sometimes you don't know how long that climax is going to take. We don't know. I heard one track on Musicoin the other day. It was like 6 minutes. The climax was like 4 minutes and like 20 seconds. And then the last minute was like the actual song with the drums coming in. So you never know what you gonna hear.
So I want to also give a couple shout outs to the new artist that shows up right here on the front page.
What up, new artists? Noah
Cliff.
George. Jason Wright.
Wink and Woo, that's a good name.
That's a crazy name. Penny. Sub-optional.
Yeah.
That makes you think, what? Sub-optional? What? That's a thinking name. What genre is that person?
Beats, rap, and reggae.
Oh, man. We look forward to seeing you on a future vote for Artist of the Week. Make sure y'all new artists all go on the forums, get educated on the community, get on people's playlists, and get yourself nominated for Artist of the Week.
Yes, right here.
Especially with some of these dope names y'all got.
The forum is right here where you need to be, right here on this forum. It's going to take you to everything you need to know. Conversate, get in here and talk. Leave some messages. Let's go to let's also highlight the top tip of the week.
Who's the top
number
tip?
one?
Woo! Number one.
Happy days.
Again, if you didn't see episode 1, check out what Daniel's doing with the foundation. Beautiful story. You wouldn't want anything else to be the top tip but that.
Shout out to Starry Debt.
Empire of Lights.
Bird's Joy.
Oh, that was a Musicoin exclusive by Nuquin.
Yes.
Is it Nuquin or Nuon?
He's one of the ambassadors, isn't he? He's
Nuquin.
He's from Argentina.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's good to know. Shout out to Nuquin. Shout out to Empire of Lights.
And shout out for doing an exclusive just for Musicoin. I like that.
Yeah.
Most def. Visions of help me.
Abraxas?
Abraxas. Yeah.
Abraxas.
Yeah, I think that's a classical reference. Yeah.
I love the complex name and then fuck society.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had it.
Right.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple.
Yeah.
Fuck society. Yeah.
And also, we also have Lorenzo Pistolezzi.
Lorenzo Pistolezzi, what's up? And the track is Say. Is that Bossa Nova? Is that Brazilian?
I'm a guess you're right.
Oh.
Is it Italian? I mean, this is international. Like, I found stuff from all over the world.
Yeah.
German stuff on here. Like, I've heard different languages that I'm used to hearing on Musicoin. So shout out to the whole international community.
Most def. Well, you know, I would like to let this segue into our guest artist interview we have to set up for today.
Do you think the guest artist could help us debate on the artist of the week too?
Let's see. I mean,
that'd be dope.
Let's ask him.
You created that one, so let's see right now.
They might say no. No, I can't be bothered. No, do it yourself.
I can't. Yeah. I don't think we should say no. So let's get him on the show and let's ask him and actually get his input on how he got started in Musicoin. I actually know this brother personally, you know, because I actually introduced him into Musicoin, you know. Okay. And he saw it, he saw the vision ASAP, and he fell in love with it as soon as possible. He started uploading music. So I definitely want to get his backstory and everything and highlight some of his music.
Let's get him on.
Let's go. Let's invite. All right, let's get him on, and he'll be coming in very, very shortly. And but yeah, you know, he let me pull up his profile. Okay, here we go, and let's get him in here, and let's welcome in our special guest, Noetic J is in the building.
How you doing, fellas?
How you doing?
Pleasure. Hey, this is my first time using this. This is pretty cool.
Welcome.
Keep the background, though.
Peace and love.
Yeah. MC Plays, Noetic J.
Gotta have the soundproofing, you know.
Yeah.
I can't afford anything, so.
Shout out to Noetic J.
Oh, Daniel.
I spent it all on Simps.
Still your MS-20. I'll buy it off you.
It don't work. Oh, actually, no, yeah, buy it off me.
Oh, no.
So, Noetic J, we appreciate you coming on, my brother. We are talking about Musicoin, obviously, and we have your profile pulled up right here where you are a verified artist on Musicoin. And, you know, we pretty much want to bring you on to, number one, share, you know, who you are, you know, and what type of music you bring to the platform. And also, you know, your experience with Musicoin.
Absolutely. First thing I'm gonna ask, is it okay if I'm doing an Instagram live for this?
Yeah, I'm doing the same thing.
Okay, see, there you go. So let me just start. I just figured I'd ask first and get the consent.
But can you get him back on the mainstream for a second? I just want to show him. Can you say hi to my Instagram people?
Absolutely, man. How y'all doing today? Noetic J. Very happy to be in this Musicoin conversation and interview today. It's a privilege. Shout out to Pup for putting this together and all that he's been building, not only with this platform, but with cryptocurrency in general and creating the awareness. So happy to be here with y'all, and it's a great privilege.
Thank you, bro.
No problem. All right. So pretty much I'm pretty new to cryptocurrency just in general. Pup is the one that actually got me started with it and started giving me the information. And you know, it's really interesting how we met. It's always highly synchronistic in the sense that, you know, as you can see, we all do the music and we all have other parts of our life that seem to be quite parallel with, our experiences and influences when it comes to not only with the music, but with life in general. And I felt when I found out about Musicoin that it was a huge opportunity to be able to jump into something that's growing and is sustainable. You hear a lot about interdependency and how people want to grow things together. And as y'all know, as artists, as musicians, it's very tough in certain locations to get people to work as a unit. And especially in Boston, you don't see that. And people, I believe, are, for my particular example, are just starting to realize the potential when people come together and have a sustainable community where we take our strengths and we're able to use them with each other. And that within itself covers weaknesses. And I feel like Musicoin is very similar with that, in the sense that it makes me want to go and hear other artists' music. It makes me want to go and comment. It's not like, and this is no knock to YouTube or SoundCloud, I feel like people only will vest comments and things of that nature if it's of their interest. Yeah, but if they know they're not getting anything in return, then what's the point? And I feel like Musicoin breaks that barrier and gives individuals a platform. Artists, there's a lot of quality artists on it that will truly follow you and will truly want to get to know you. And I feel like that builds a genuine, sustainable network of artists that really want to do this seriously. But of course, not everyone is able to make income from it. And this gives you that opportunity as well.
Mm-hmm. Well said.
Very, very well said. I mean, let alone that we can all collab and actually do something to support each other. It's not one artist, one main artist on the track. He's the highlight of the track. He made the track. He made the most money from the track because he has the biggest following, things of that nature. This track will be able to get streamed and the payout get distributed through the collaboration. And let me highlight real quick, as we're sitting here, interviewing Noetic J, his profile is getting new followers and getting plays right now as we are talking to him live. He came in with 5 followers, now he has 7. He came in with 256 coins, now he got 258, so it went up 2 already. And it's just changing as we're talking, which is amazing to show you how this platform.
To be clear, that's about 8 to 10 coins, 8 to 10 plays worth off other platforms.
Yes. So he is right now making money while he is being interviewed. And as he's being interviewed, people are saying, who's this guy? And they're going to go play his song, and that is earning him Musicoin. Right now, it just went up. I'm talking.
Sounds like a done deal. You sold me.
So Noetic J, you're new to this, but you really get it. And it reminds me of me, like within the first week of signing up, I really got it. You could tell when something is made with artists and for artists, but also with artists. It's different when you have something that's just made for artists and not with them. Right. We all kind of like started to think part of why we get this is because we're always looking for this. And so let's highlight 2 things that you said that I think really resonated with me and a lot of artists. And I would love y'all to chime in. But one, having a platform that is not there to, ironically, in this space of crypto where more than ever people are talking about, is this going up? Is this going down? What's your return? Ironically, in this space, we're saying this is not about what these other companies are bought. What was their first quarter thing? What new big artists did they get today? What's their profit margin and this and that? This whole train that starts to run away from us. And it's like, wait, wasn't this about artists and connection to music? Definitely. So I think that's the first thing that you mentioned that really highlights what's different about this. Even though there's no subscriptions, there's no advertisements, there's currency, there's real value being generated due to blockchain off of us talking to each other and commenting on each other and playing each other's music, right?
Yes. And I want to add to that, with the base that you already have, with the following, whether how large or small it is, you can still benefit more on this platform than you know, like we said, no knock to them, but like a SoundCloud, Spotify, and iTunes, you know, with the same amount of following. You know, for example, just looking at your profile here, you know, you've earned $5.64 so far on Musicoin.
Wow.
With the growing following, you know, now $5.66 on Musicoin, you know, with the growing following, you know, where that's coming from, you know, the following that you have on your IG. You know, how many followers do you have on your IG currently?
About 4,100.
So about 4,100, almost 5,000 followers on IG. And what other platforms do you put your music on?
So what I do right now with my team is what we do is called hashtag Single Sundays.
Okay.
And what hashtag Single Sundays is pretty much every week we're coming out with a track. And, you know, it's going to be different every week due to the emotions. You know, energy is different every single day. Energy is never lost. It's always transferred. So it's always moving around. So I felt it would be a great way to not only continuously be consistent, but to also connect with my fans, because a lot of them told me that they much rather, I was thinking an album a month. And I was like, well, then I'll make them more like short EPs, like 6 to 8 tracks. I know you're nodding your head over there, but man, when it comes to
I'm always laughing at
another thing to hit on.
Yeah. He showed,
From experience, mind you. From experience, I've learned the hard way. Underground fans, you give them like 10 albums a month, and the next Tuesday they're like, "Where's the next music? Come on, you're taking too long." And I think it might have been my star Alicia Keys, but I think I was watching a video from her one day, and it was like new video from Alicia Keys. And I looked at the video, and it was a song from an album like at least had been out for a year ago. And I went, I get it. Commercial people and people that make money and sustain artists, they take time to market and to show attention and get the value behind each thing over time before they give you more stuff, right? But with a lot of these platforms, it's like, yo, if you only getting paid 0.00001 cents per play, right? Then it makes artists feel like they need to put out 1,000 albums a day, which in turn makes fans feel like they only need to listen to each album once because they gotta keep up with your next album.
Yeah, and that's true because it sets a standard, and that's why, you know, after a lot of research on it, and you think of someone like Russ, he was on SoundCloud putting a track every week. And he did that for about 3-4 years till it really started popping off. And I think Musicoin gives a huge opportunity as well to be able to just be another platform, a platform of the future, really, to be able to sustain that. So I usually use, to answer your question, Pup, Musicoin, YouTube, and SoundCloud are my main ones. I actually just made a SoundCloud recently. I had one a while back, deleted it, and decided I wanted to start fresh. But I would say if any of mine that are most active right now would be YouTube, just because I have all my material, all my music videos on there, everything. And I feel like YouTube is definitely has been a great platform, like the biggest platform.
That's for us.
Over, you know, the past.
How many subscribers do you have on YouTube?
I believe it's like around 160 right now.
So they're about to demonetize you.
Oh, they already did.
Yeah, I mean,
that went into effect.
They just locked you out.
I mean, you know, it's interesting you say that because when I spoke to Pup about Musicoin a little while back, I was like, I see this completely being the platform where I can eventually just release all my music. Because, and then you think of DTube, which he is just recently introduced me to. And for everyone who's in here right now, just so you know, this is a interview conducted by Pup, also known as Crypto Kingz with a Z on YouTube. He's very well known for his knowledge and learning to teach individuals about cryptocurrency, which is of the future. And right now we're talking about a huge platform that's been going on for a little bit. I'll let you, Pup, do you mind just telling the people that are on my Instagram a little bit?
Most def. This is actually MC Plays, Musicoin Plays. This is a platform we call a radio radio talk show where, you know, we highlight, you know, Musicoin, which is a streaming platform, you know, for music and listeners, a free streaming platform for music and listeners that
built on the blockchain technology.
Facts. Built on the blockchain technology that gets us paid per stream.
And straight away.
Appreciate
Without
that.
all them middlemen.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
What's in your wallet?
Yeah, right. So that's a little explanation of it. Felt like it would be a beautiful thing to have you all involved in it. Any of you artists in Boston that I speak to, please check out Musicoin. It's worth it. Completely worth it. It won't hurt you to add another platform and get paid at the same time. And another one you can look up is DTube. D as in dad. That's something I have yet to look into, but now after this, especially with this conversation,
right,
it inspires me to look.
They're not going to demonetize you for being an artist working your way to 1,000.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely, that's true.
They're going to salute you for that.
So actually, let's get back to, you know, your artistry, Noetic J.
Wait. We got it. Since he just shouted out his followers, let's issue a challenge to his followers.
Okay. Oh yeah, you good. Oh, hold up. You're very good with that too.
Let's have all of Noetic J's followers. If y'all watching now, salute y'all. Noetic J is fire. That's why he's on here. Y'all got good taste. We salute y'all. Here's your challenge. Go listen to Noetic J on all of the platforms he's on. Okay? At least once. Pick a song. Pick however many songs you're going to listen to. Do it on each platform, okay? Spotify, Tidal, Google, YouTube, SoundCloud, all of them. Make sure you also listen to it on Musicoin, which he'll be giving you the links to, okay? Check back with him next week, okay? So he could tell us in. We're going to check in with Noetic J on our show next week. And we want to know, when he logs into his panels, which makes him smile more? When he logs in and sees that his fans played the same song on every platform, which one made him smile more? I'm just curious. That's your challenge. We'll find out in 7 days. It's on you.
All right. I appreciate that.
I want to hear a song, man. I want to hear a song.
A big shout out to his his big release. 17 hours ago.
Yeah.
17 hours ago.
That was going to be my next thing that I was going to say. Like, let's hear now, since we just talked about Noetic J and how great this platform is for him. Let's actually hear some Noetic J music on this platform. Now, you said you bring therapeutic way of expressing emotions and stories through your tracks and instrumentals.
Absolutely.
So this first track here is called Herception.
Yes.
Would you like to give a breakdown of this song, or you want to just go straight into it?
It's very raw. I make all my beats. I make everything. I do all the audio engineering. This is pretty much a track I started making about 8 to 10 months ago when I was in a different space. And the second verse just recently finished about a week ago before releasing it. You know, as artists, we sometimes go back and forth in our music. Sometimes we're feeling it. Sometimes we're not. We come back. You know, it happens. Sometimes we never finish them. So, just give me 1 second, actually. Mom in the middle of an interview right now. Thank you. Mom, thank you. I appreciate it. No, she's here. She's sleeping. Yeah.
Now, I just went and I just noticed that the sharing feature, the searching feature rather on Musicoin, right? Matter of fact, let me share my screen with y'all. Can everybody see my screen?
No, hold on 1 second. Let me end it for you. Let me end my share screen.
So one of the things that Musicoin has been improving on is their search function. Sometimes it was hard at first to find your name or find other artists on there. As you notice, I just clicked on Noetic J at the top of Musicoin when you're logged in, on the top of Musicoin, and I put Noetic J, Noetic space J, and it pops right up. It's the first thing that you see, and then it also says hip hop and rap, so it shows his top 4 songs. That's really dope.
It is. I recall, I think about like a week and a half ago, because I know that the updating is ongoing.
Right.
It was tough. I couldn't find myself.
Yeah, you're like, am I here? Am I real?
Yeah.
Do you value me, Musicoin? It's like an existential thing.
Yeah, I can't find myself, man. Yeah.
No, I'm glad you brought up that point, though. That was a great point because, you know, some people were complaining about the search issues. And I mean, right there, you're able to see it work in action.
That's right. So I got my, there's 221 tipped. I got my tip trigger finger ready. We're about to listen to this song and see if I think it should get a tip. And you said you're introducing the song Herception?
Herception.
Perception, yeah. So like perception, just to make a long story short, and you just hear it and you'll know for yourself. I call it herception because, you know, having been in a relationship which was based off, it seemed like a lot of times it wasn't about understanding each other's perspectives. It was more just her perspective.
Woo! Lordy, Lord.
You starting some problems out there now. You
Yeah. Remember, there's 5 blokes here. There's 5 guys on this screen. Yeah. Yeah. We better not start talking too deep about that. Yeah.
But you better not disrespect the sisters, or we're gonna look bad on this. I hope this really is herception.
right.
This better not be his herception, or you're gonna get a half a tip.
I will say when y'all have the time to listen to my music on your respective speaker systems, the 808s, I'm big on that. So
ooh, I'm gonna listen to my studio monitors now.
I've got an 808
on my studio monitors now that you said that.
An 808 here.
I like to let it bump, man. I like to let it bump. I like that type of
Yep, us too.
Southern bounce, man. So
yeah.
I mean, look at Neil. Look at Neil's background right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got an 808 literally just over here. Yeah. Extra bass on the 808 as well. Yeah. I love the 808.
One of our episodes is gonna be showing CW's whole entire collection.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good 12-hour set.
Depending how long you give each vinyl. So
yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. Yeah, there's about 10,000 of them. So yeah, it might be a while. Yeah.
Well, so we can start off with Herception. Now, because he's a special guest artist, you know, should we play the whole song now? You know,
let's play. Unless it's whack. If it's whack, I'll turn it off like after the first 10 seconds.
Gotta be honest. You know, we move to the next one. So that's it.
Let's do it. Let's go. Here we go.
Shorty sipping 40s, they all wanna court me, but I'm always on the move. I leave them memories and stories. Wake up in the morning, sipping on my coffee. Time is money, I don't lose. I use my energy there shortly. Chefing up some beats like it's coke for the streets. Hate the way they banging like I do in the sheets. Different chick every week, I keep it lit, never weak. Rolling up another spliff, she take a sniff, now she geeked. Fucking around with models, sipping up penny bottles, waking up eating waffles, living life how I want to, doing it up with my crew. She getting fed up like how you never got time for me, boo, cause I really don't got time to lose. Getting up, I tie my shoes, she only see it from her view. That's when I know it's my cue. Only got me a true few who understand the way I move. Never question what I do. Never got time to press news, but you pressed me. Goodbye, boo. At the beep. Speak your piece. Hope you see. Hope you see. You lost me. What a tangled web we weave through perceptions, mental impressions, interpreting dimensions. Split rolled in the raw, hitting sour D. Remaining focused on my goals, yet to be complete. Always honest with myself, me, I never cheat. Dishing assist to the squad, accountability. No blind spots to seal, no liabilities. We out here for real, authenticity. Thought that you knew best, have to get this off my chest. Living your life way too stressed, worried about what I vest. Getting me all worked up, vexed, sending me numerous texts. Speaking on where I'm gone next, complaining that I'm homeless. Explaining I'll be homeless, keeping up with this nonsense. Creating all new problems, making this way too complex, taking things out of context. Your actions on my index of why it's time to press next. Goodbye boo, I've been left at the beat, at the beat. Speak your piece. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa!
Nice.
Appreciate it, y'all.
That's great. Great stuff.
Wow.
Production is great.
Thank you so much. I take a lot of pride into the audio engineering. That was the first thing when I decided to build my own studio that I wanted to do. So I took artists for like 4 years straight, day in, day out, just working on it. And, you know, I eventually went to Had Reason. So that's where I do all my production, and I do my mastering in Logic X.
Okay.
Ozone 7, their advanced mastering suite.
Was that 808 in Reason then? Was that the 808 in Reason?
Yes,
was it?
I love the 808s in Reason.
Oh, no, it's good, man. Because I teach
good
Reason. Yeah.
What you've got good going on with that 808 is it's so loud and it's so thick, but it don't overtake. Like even with some of these, like even commercial stuff, all I hear is the 808 and nothing else. Like, and it just ruins the track. But there, it's still got that massive thickness, but still got the.
And I noticed with a lot of artists that you know, want that big bang. Also, it drowns out their vocals too much.
Definitely.
Yeah, and your vocals was standing out on the track too, so you had a nice balance.
Definitely.
Yeah, the balance was good, man. Yeah, that's my argument about 808. A lot of people don't even know what a bloody 808 is.
Don't know.
They go, yeah, I've got 808. Well, what the fuck is it, mate? Yeah, you've got some shitty bass sample, you know. But yeah.
Or they
you had the levels in the EQ nice and that, yeah.
Thank you.
It was like Noetic J on that 808. Then he just so play so. He's on Musicoin get pesos, and you know you got the face so. You know what I mean?
I'm a fan of
really articulate. It was really hitting, punching.
I'm a fan of you know, really taking flows and switching them halfway through a track, because I know even as a producer I get bored of listening to the beat over and over, even though I know it's dope and like I'm like, this is nice, but as the producer you're hearing it over and over, you're mixing it over and over, you kind of get to a point
hearing it over. Noetic J got that sofa. Now go and get yourself Folgers. Wake up in the morning, I told you with the coffee to doja.
I mean, with that being said, also, you know, we gotta tip our
I'm gonna throw. Let's see. Now, two things people don't know is you could tip the artist page, but you could tip on the song page. So
let's go tip the song.
We're gonna go into the actual song. And how many song tips does it have?
Shout out to T-Man for tipping 5 coins.
So it has 5
live on the show. He is also in the chat room, chopping it up. He's in the chat, and he also left a 5-coin tip on it. Wow.
Appreciate it.
So Suffice left a tip. Oh, we leaving tips over here too.
What are we doing? Are we leaving tips right now on the show?
I'm dropping it. Drop the tip. We paying artists and we playing artists. Look, it's we playing these artists out here. No, we paying these artists out here.
Come on, man. I tip as well.
And what does it say on the comments? It says, Self-Suffice says, that way you use the voicemail beep as part of the beat.
Right.
Did anybody notice that?
About that.
You know, it's interesting you say that, because like once the way, like when I make music, it's kind of just comes to me. I don't have any type of particular structure or anything like that. But when the ideas hit me, you know, I remember putting that in there, and then it blended so well with the beat. I was just like, I was just like, you know, you knew you were like, it's like with that moment on a track you're creating when you're just like, yes.
Yeah.
Makes it that little subtle.
That little subtle thing blends the whole track together. And now if I go back and listen to it from the beginning, that's part of what I'm listening to the whole thing. I'm no longer just hearing a keyboard or a synth or a sound. I'm hearing the voicemail, and that means I'm hearing the conversation between a man and a woman who broke up due to differences and now are separated by technology.
Woo, this is beautiful. Look at this. 30 MC coins on this. I forgot where it was before we clicked.
I don't remember.
Daniel Lawton, tip 10 coins. Control Weirdness, tip 5 coins. Herception
Said brilliant.
And if
brilliant.
Right
brilliant.
Now, Instagram.
Yo, could I have one of my English co-hosts say brilliant?
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I don't know
You
if
just
I've
got
ever
two
heard that
British
live.
brilliant, son.
Yeah.
What?
That's a fact.
You heard it. Musicoin Plays, baby.
Well, I went to a really good record shop in Boston. It was a few years back. Is it Use Your Ears or something like that?
There's a couple. The one I would say is probably like most known, will probably right now because they shut a lot of them down. Is Cheapo Records.
All right.
There's another one too. I don't remember the name of it. I gotta find it. I could definitely send it your way.
I got some really rare old hip hop in this shop in Boston. Yeah. The shop was called, I think. It was near Harvard, somewhere over that bit.
It's going to be like in the Cambridge area. That's exactly where I was thinking.
Yeah,
maybe more towards the Mass Ave in Cambridge.
Something like that, yeah.
Let's give a special shout out to Astrios.
Now hold on. Let me share my screen for a second because I want to show you something. There's a lot of things that people don't realize you can do on Musicoin. Okay. Pup, can they see my screen?
Shout out Astrios right there.
So much.
Astrios right there on the screen.
Can they see my screen right now?
Yeah, they can see your screen. Guess what? Okay,
so look at this. T-Man said brilliant. Now I'm gonna come over here where it says I can send a Musicoin for the comment. So I click here, and now T-Man actually got tipped for giving a tip. Same thing with Asterios. Asterios actually have on my Musicoin playlist as well. And not only did he send a tip, he took the time to comment. I'm gonna go ahead and send him one Musicoin just by pressing the star. So like I said, there's so many things you can do in Musicoin that people don't realize. Like, it's not just you're getting paid for plays. You're adding to the value of the blockchain by commenting as well and liking other people's comments. There's so many ways it encourages the behavior of showing love to other artists instead of beating them down.
Yeah, I think might be the power of it once it gets going and more people get involved. Like you said, it is an artistic community. That's hopefully the difference in some of the other sort of platforms. Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad you highlighted that aspect.
That's why I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm more into the artistic community.
I'm glad you highlighted that aspect. Yeah. As a matter of fact, just for highlighting that aspect, we can't forget to tip you for leaving the comment yourself.
Yeah. Thank you kindly, sir. Thank you kindly.
If we just keep tipping each other, will we just become millionaires eventually? we just sit here for a few days and.
No, you know what's funny?
Give
what's funny? Musicoin poker we can play.
Yeah, exactly.
So
don't play me at poker. Yeah.
We talked about that last week too, in terms of people having weird profiles and it taking a while to get verified, and they really make sure you're a real artist and stuff like that. It's the same thing with tipping. And you can go on a forum and check too, but there are a couple people who was they started someone would send 50 coins to one account and then that coin would send 50 coins back. And so it wasn't really exchanging money. It was just bringing them to the top of the most tipped list, right? Because it showed that all these things are going. And they're going to notice that. Yeah. Okay? Because this really is to appreciate artists showing love to each other. So just if you want to do silly things like that, I think it's funny. You know what I mean? I just think it's funny, but they will notice. Like, people will catch you on the forums and stuff like that. So don't think just because it's new or whatever that you can just do weird things like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to get that on these sort of things, aren't you? People are going to try it on, as we say. Yeah.
It's always one. It always got to be one. It always got to be somebody that's going to do something.
Yeah,
going to try something.
But even in that, like I said, it's not like we made a big deal of it or like ostracize someone or, you know what I mean? That's the whole beauty of Musicoin. It's just like, it's silly to do it.
They just haven't been seen again. That's the only thing. But Musicoin's connected, man. Musicoin Plays.
No. They're still alive and well. They're still alive and well. But it's just like people will know, you know.
No, most def.
And accounts do get blocked just like any other reputable platform. So
hey, I mean,
don't play yourself.
Yeah, don't. They can't get up on here and try to manipulate anything. Just join this platform and be the artist that you are.
Yeah.
Be the artist that you are. Upload the quality that you have. And trust me, you are going to reap the benefits. This is what this platform is designed to do.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you are, you know, showing your art and creativity to your following, number one, but then there's also a community, as you see right here on this platform, in the forums, leaving comments, leaving tips, you know, everybody supporting each other. So if you are just joining us, we are here interviewing Noetic J, a Musicoin artist that has music uploaded on Musicoin that we just took a listen to. Herception. Just listened to the song, tipped it, got comments, so much love already back from the Musicoin community. How about this? Before we go, before we move on, Noetic J, can you please share with the family, you know, once again, how they can follow you, you know, where they can actually look you up, your website, all your social medias and all that good stuff.
Absolutely. The main social media I use is Instagram. So Noetic J, Noetic, letter J, like poetic, but with an N. You can also find my Facebook artist page, Noetic J. If you just search it on Facebook, it'll come up. That's my second largest platform. And the third one would be on YouTube as the Noetic J. If you just put Noetic J in the keyboard, you'll find me. And Twitter as well. So everything's Noetic J. Snapchat's a little different. Snapchat is Noetic Belly. So that's the only one that's different from the rest.
Yes.
Any Twitter?
Yes, Twitter is Noetic J as well. I'll follow y'all back. My phone died during this live session. Rookie mistake, did not charge it. So it happens.
Could you tell us what that name means, Noetic J?
Yeah, so I came up with it right around the time when I was finishing college. My name prior to that was J's on Point. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And, you know, J's kicks and, you know, rolling up spliffs, kicks and spliffs, you know. And then I decided when I started to get into metaphysics and more into spirituality and nutrition and holistic health, I wanted to change it, and Noetic came right away. I didn't know what it meant. It just popped in my head.
That's ironic.
Right? And I looked it up, and then all of a sudden, pretty much it means fighting with the animalistic side of being human, but also tapping into the intellectual side of one's mind and tapping into its power. So it's, you know, just like in life, duality, law of polarization is, you know, you got everything in life is spiritual.
Yin and yang, man.
Yeah, exactly. You got your yin and yang, you know, you got the yin
nice,
and yang.
Man.
So, you know.
So speaking of yin and yang, are the sisters going to get like a part 2 of that track?
Great question.
Because I have to say, it sounded dope. We got that you're trying to do your thing and she's only hearing her perspective, but it didn't give closure to say, like, it didn't say why. It didn't say like what you learned from it. It didn't say.
That'll suffice. You got someone who's you're going to do the answer.
That's true.
The answer record. That's what we used to love in hip hop when they had the answer records and it go on.
Right.
Yeah. Shouting back. Yeah.
You know, it's interesting.
From the women's point of view. Yeah.
Or do we need to challenge some of the women listening to this on Musicoin to hit you up get a copy of that beat.
Hey,
and do the response.
I'm completely open to that.
Yeah. So ladies, say out.
Yeah.
Ladies, if you're watching this, he is open to the challenge. Hit him up on the song, her section.
Whether it's that one, or What Is Love, because What Is Love was also another one that actually I got a lot of love from that one last week. That one pretty much, you know, we went for the theme. It just happened this way, where the theme became about, you know, love, Valentine's, you know, the whole shebang for February. And it kind of worked out. And we just rolled with it. So I was, you know, coming out of a relationship, learning so much. You're right. I should be putting more into that. What Is Love kind of gives you more of an introspective into that. And why things went down, you know, pretty much just talking about the grind and talking about how music is a 24/7 thing. So it's, you know, very difficult to find the balance at times. And when you're with a partner who doesn't understand that or has other perspectives and isn't really on the artistic standpoint, then you're not going to get it. And that could lead to, you know, kind of losing yourself and losing what your identity is to try and compromise for the other individual. But then it gets to a point of, how much am I willing to give up of myself to, you know, make things work? But music comes first. Artistry to me is highly important, and it's gotten me through a lot of tough times in my life, which is why I say music for me is highly therapeutic. And I'm sure you all, you know, completely can relate to that.
I'm sure all artists, I think male and female artists can relate to that. I know a lot of women feel like they're usually tasked with, especially modern women are usually tasked with doing so much more than men. And it's not necessarily true all the time, but it definitely is true that they're both expected to like do the traditionally women things, taking care of children, physical, you know, things that the government's trying to tell them what to do with their bodies all the time. So they're doing all these things and they have all these pressures and then the beauty maintenance and what have you. But then also now they do have the pressure of bringing income now, right? Because sisters are like the heads of households and stuff like that. So I think women and men can relate to that pressure of like, damn, I want to have a relationship, but I also have to make this money and have a career. And this is one of those times in history where previously I think that message might have been more for men due to like the gender roles. But now I think both women and men can relate to that. So I'm looking forward. Like, I can't wait to hear a woman's response. Hit up Noetic J, get a copy of that beat from him. He agreed to the challenge. Let's hear his section perspective.
Please. And I think
maybe put it on the, you know, I want to hear y'all both on the same track going back and forth. Those are always my favorite tracks in relationship where the guy's like, yo, blah, blah, and the girl's like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. And you don't do this. And then at the end, they're like, blah, blah, blah. Yin and yang, baby.
I will say to just go off what you said for a minute, I think also when you think about like this modern society today, it really comes down, for me personally, and like just from my experience, I think it really comes down to the individuals loving themselves first before they can ever be another individual.
Right.
A lot of times in our society, the way our idealisms are, the way movies portray things, especially for women, you know, they're just looking, they'll get out of a relationship that was really heartbreaking, and then they try and cover that up by going after someone else. You see guys do it too, and all it's doing is you're giving away your chi, you're giving away your energy to someone and hoping that they're going to be, you know, they're going to balance you in the sense of being that source of happiness when really within yourself. So I think, you know, as within, so without. So the more you're working on yourself internally and you allow yourself to let go, whether that be relationships, whether that be with parts of your life that no longer serve you, or picking up something new and challenging yourself, you're going to learn about yourself in the way. And of course, the unknown is very scary. You know, that darkness can be very scary from the outside looking in, but that's where you learn. It's like what they say about pain. You know, all emotions have their own intelligence. And unfortunately, in our society, pain is one of those that you really will strip down that ego and make you be like, well, who am I? And why have I been this way? Why do I feel this pain? Because there's always more than the surface, you know, just like with music. There's more to that than just what's on the surface when you're actually listening to a track. Doesn't matter.
You know what I really love about you as an artist, man. Period, man. You a deep brother.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
you
that.
take it deep. Your music goes deep. Your personality is deep. Your whole, it's just deep. You have a just everything about you is like is the next dimension. It is like it's ascending. You know, it's that spiritual upliftment, you know, that I get from you. And even if we're talking about like, you know, pain in the music, or the hurt in that music, you still highlight the lessons spiritually, you know, out of in your lyrics. So I really wanted to highlight that also, man.
I appreciate
That's what I really do love about it.
Thank
It's
you.
very good insight. A lot of people even in the comment, man, you got very deep insight.
Thank you so much. I just want to leave impacts in people and let them know that you have the power within yourself to do whatever it is you want to do in this world. And I feel like it's my duty, with the wisdom that I've accumulated past lifetimes and bringing them in here and learning through the experiences, to share that in what better way than music. And I will say that if you want to go back to some of my older stuff on YouTube, which I had an album in the summer called Wizard, which I do have videos, just like you said. Ashanti came out, or Alicia Keys came out with a song a year later. I'm actually finally just working on videos for that now, but a lot of it has to do with breaking of society's norms, learning to love yourself, and things with the Matrix. So that whole album is pretty much based off all of that, and just giving out information and helping people to understand that, hey, like if I'm inspiring you in this track, just remember that you can do the same thing to inspire yourself, because energy is never lost, it's only transferred. So if you're getting that energy from me, now that I got you hyped, now what are you going to do with that? Because I think what we really get lost with in this society is learning how to use our energies. We can get so happy, we could get all these amazing thoughts in our heads, and of course that, you know, you can break it down astrologically. If you're an air sign, or if you're a water sign, you're more of a feeler. If you're an air sign, you get too much in your head. If you're a fire sign, you may be too impulsive, you know, too aggressive, and so on. As earth sign, you more grounded here, but you don't see outside of this dimension. So we're all put here.
He just gave you a complex breakdown in like 5 seconds. For those of you who know what he's talking about, he just accurately gave you a personality breakdown in like 5 seconds. Let's give him a tip right now. Everybody go to Noetic J's artist page and just put a general tip for that. Like, you just got an astrological personality breakdown, which was dope. And I think a lot of, you know, let's stop the nonsense. Media makes a difference. The people who present media make a difference. And that's why it's great to have an artist like you on this show with us, because this is what we want to do. We don't want to perpetuate these 50-second sound bites that a lot of media channels do, and these one-word phrases and these hashtags. You know, those are good within context. But when you want to get to, you know, talk to an artist is a human being, you know, and they're going to say some things that challenge you and some things you agree with and some things you don't agree with. It's the beginning of a conversation. Even when we're about to vote for the Artist of the Week, and just keep in mind, when we play the songs for the Artist of the Week, we're just listening to one song. It's just a way to give y'all an on-ramp to find out more about this artist, okay? Hopefully you'll find songs you like way better than the songs that we preview, okay? Art is meant to give not an end, but a continuation, a glimpse of the fact that we're all connected and that we all have something deeper that we can relate to and challenge each other with. So you are the perfect kind of artist that we want to have, someone who can really talk about what goes into the music.
And I really appreciate that. And one thing I will say, and I'll challenge all of you as well, if this is something you haven't done before, a lot of music, especially in the pop, rap, hip hop, rock, is all in 440 hertz, which doesn't align you with the universal means of the universe, the golden means. So 432 hertz aligns you with all your chakras. And that's where most music is not at. A lot of classical music's in 432 hertz, which is why you feel people when they feel real instruments, because you're hearing it from its true hertz. But I would challenge y'all, whenever you make your next track, convert it to 432 hertz. And
that's where they tune their violins to as well, isn't it? And they tune their instruments to. They don't tune it to exactly 440 hertz.
Yep, exactly. And what happens with 440 hertz, and people like Brother Polite, Ron Motep, they've talked about this in the past, just talking about how it actually speeds up the aging process, and it actually messes you up in the sense of your thought process, because we're listening to music so fast these days, and we're fast moving beings within ourselves. I mean, the Earth's axis moving all the time. Like, we're not really still, even when we think we're still. So there's a lot that goes into it when you really think about how there's layers to this shit. There's layers to everything. So, you know, just making that small change from 440 hertz to 432 hertz can align people in a sense that they're going to feel more connected with the song, the same way people used to feel more connected with vinyl. Which
this brings up another challenge, ladies and gentlemen.
So, you know,
as we're about to get into the voting for the Artist of the Week, let's everybody guess if you think their A notes are aligned to 432 or 440. Can you tell the difference? Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Load up the voting artist for the week page.
Let's go. Let's go. Well, you know, with that being said, you know, I want to also pull in Deadly Buddha. Deadly Buddha is on standby.
Deadly Buddha.
And I don't and Noetic J, I don't know if you have to go, if you wanted to hang out and listen to the
please say what would you like to give your feedback on our songs of the week?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, I got like
we'd love to have you join us.
20 minutes, so I would love to join. Sure.
Let's do it.
Let's go ahead and enter.
Thank you, bro.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. Really appreciate all you, Neil, Daniel.
Deadly Buddha. Let's see if we got DJ Deadly Buddha in the building.
You mean the global ambassador, Maestro?
Buddha, where are you?
Not the grand global ambassador.
Hey man, just waking up. I was dropping some hardcore gabber at 140 hertz last night. So.
If it was 432, mate, you'd feel a lot better, to be honest.
Reporting live from the cell.
Take that kick drum to 432 hertz, mate, and you'll be like, so your chakras will be aligned.
Audio audition.
I did look into that, as a matter of fact, years ago. The difference in and I did set some of my synths to 432 actually at one point. So I know what the man speaks of, but I'm pretty sure last night was all at 440.
I mean, look, he's recording live. He's got the orange jumpsuit, like. You know, it got him into trouble, man. He's from an undisclosed cell right now due to 440.
Oh, man, yeah. It's like we've got two people from the penitentiaries, yeah. He's on death row. Orange is the death row, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm still in holding. I'm still in holding. He's already
America's clamping down on that.
Free self-suffice. You need to protest.
Yeah,
well, man.
Well, I'll tell you, I didn't even.
Fuck Donald Trump. Sorry.
I just like, you know, it's bad when you still have the shirt on from last night. I like this sticker on. I just walked in and fell asleep practically. So, all right. So what I missed?
Thanks for joining us.
We're just about to get into the You came on perfect timing. We're about to go into the Artist of the Week voting, so actually perfect timing.
No, all right. Hey, before we do that, I have to plug. Can you guys see this? The new issue of the Hard Data has Musicoin.
Woo!
Wow.
Woo!
The artist.
I gotta take a picture for my Instagram followers.
Hold on, let me make it big.
Yeah, make it big.
Let me make it big.
How do we make it big?
There we go. I got it. Now we
okay, hold on. Everybody on IG, you see this?
Here we go.
What? The artist gets 100% with Musicoin blockchain, rock the music industry.
Can you send me a picture of it if you took a screenshot or whatnot? I was in my phone.
I've got Instagram right now.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're gonna actually. You know what? we're gonna kind of announce this more officially over the week, but man, just 20,000 copies of it hit the LA streets last Thursday.
Wow.
And then last night at this event I played at, we were passing them all out, and it was, yeah, it's I have to say, Musicoin's getting some real street penetration. We got. We
got to tell you.
Yeah, you can hold it. You can hold it in your hands. I have on my phone. I have a bunch of funny pictures of people reading it. Well, some of them aren't funny. They're just like. I don't know if I could share it without disconnecting the phone though. So who knows?
Probably can. I don't know. I don't know how though.
Yeah, but actually, in this article, yeah, it covers Magooby, and
there he is in the middle, Magooby, Daniel.
And
say hi, Magooby.
Talked about the Quag.
The Quag. Magooby Quag. It's a bit of a mouthful, that isn't it?
Yeah.
Ag. Yeah, well, since it's talking about the music industry, yeah, it is kind of, the Quag is a mouthful, huh? Unfortunately.
No, I mean with Magooby as well in front of it.
Yeah.
They're not things for people with speech impediments, are they? Really?
Yeah, not really.
Designed for
That's cool. So where can we also see that issue online, or you have to order the mag?
We're gonna upload it where people can download the PDF.
Nice.
That'd be perfect.
Yeah. But it's best to actually have a copy for your house, So I would we have a pretty big subscription list for that. But I guess we'll have to have some kind of sign up, where we'll mail it out to people or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
That'll be crazy right there, because like you said, it's taking it back to the way hip hop and music used to be, how you waited for the magazine to see who was the hottest artist and things of that nature. You to catch certain articles, That I like that.
I get mine in the post. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry. I just got a question off Instagram. On Daniel Lawton, they didn't find Daniel Lawton 94. They saw Daniel Lawton 96, 98, or 900. Is one of those two?
No, that's on Instagram.
Their name, and they're saying Daniel Lawton 96, 998. But you said it was 94, right?
Yeah, it's 94, yeah.
Is there an underscore in there?
No.
DANIELLAWTON 94.
Yeah. That is Instagram we're on about, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, DJ Dudley Buddha. You always welcome on the platform.
Oh, sorry.
So now we got 6 people to chime in. So you new artists, you got your work cut out for you. If you going for Artist of the Week, you about to get some feedback.
So who do we have on the Artist of the Week list? On week 5, we have Chloe Bryce, Anderson. I don't know how to say that one.
Quevedo.
Thank you. See, y'all gotta help me out when y'all see me struggling.
That's probably wrong. If you say it with confidence, it sounds right. Probably Quevedo, yeah.
That's why we need our British cohort, our British compatriots.
Didn't I say that earlier too when we was talking about the?
I love when he said brilliant earlier too. That completely changed the word.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yes.
So we also.
If you like any of these tracks, give us a brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That's how we know it's rocking.
Also, we got Smith House, Pamela Hutt, Hoot, Dominique D. Whitty. Oh yeah, we got
the Vits.
DeWitt.
DeWitt.
Hey guys, I gotta step out of this because I can't really show any sort of favoritism here.
Oh, who do you know? Who do you know?
Yeah.
Wait, which one of them is the one you know?
Watch on TV, but like, because there's people on that list who are ambassadors, and I have to I gotta maintain my
okay, don't tell us who it is.
That means I have to too. I'm heading out too now. I'll be heading out.
Just tell us the one you really don't like. The one you just
Right. All right, cool.
Come on.
Let's do it.
Respect to Deadly Buddha.
Oh, man,
doing it right.
And
no conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Keeping it honest. I respect that.
Yeah.
I don't
respect it. Lame, mate.
You're too nice.
Yeah, come on. Yeah.
So let's go with our first one.
You saw with Noetic J, like you could be a guest on the show. We're gonna tell you what we like and what we don't like, and we're gonna challenge you. So it's still gonna be real.
Absolutely.
This guy's sick though. This guy.
We told Noetic J, man, if we don't like it, it's gonna get cut off right here on the show.
I was sweating like, are they gonna cut it? Are they gonna cut it?
Matter of fact, we're gonna give you the voicemail beat from Noetic J's track.
Yeah.
If it's whack, we're gonna hear beep.
Yeah.
Yep, there you go.
But if we like it, you're gonna hear brilliant.
So the first person that we got up is Anderson Quevedo. He is a saxophonist and composer from Brazil.
I like that wallpaper there, Anderson.
Looks good.
Yeah. Sao Paulo. Shouts to Sao Paulo. I've got a few friends from Sao Paulo.
It might be more like Anderson.
Anderson.
It might be Anderson.
Let's hear this music.
Obrigado. That's hot, man. Yeah, I
like that.
Good mix too. He mixed it nicely.
Amazing, yeah.
I gotta say, anyone who's influenced by Wayne Shorter and Art Blakey is all right. Is all right by me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That he was properly rolling and swinging. Yeah, some nice Brazilian jazz there. Yeah,
wow. That was dope.
So wait, let me just bring it back real quick. I hear the drums, I hear all the instruments, but that's him on the saxophone, though.
It better be, yeah.
Man,
maybe taking
some loopy. He got out.
It better be.
Yeah, some loop.
If not, he's too brilliant.
Wow, man, I just wanted to highlight that. When you really are listening to that, the beauty in that saxophone, it was there. He got it, man. He gets a tip. He get a follow and a tip.
Yeah, man.
I'm following him right now. I'm number 24, and I just sent him a tip.
Yeah,
and you know what? This also highlights that it looks like he's showing up in the world music category as well as jazz. So this is a cool thing, right? About Musicoin and the categories. You can be in more than one category, I wouldn't know he was Brazilian per se if someone just played that for me. But on Musicoin, if I'm searching for world, I'm going to get it. If I'm searching for jazz, I'm going to get it. So that's what it should be.
That's a good key point.
You made a Musicoin account for the Musicoin Plays, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you didn't? I thought someone did. I thought I saw that. Maybe I didn't. But maybe we should like comment saying that you were like played on Musicoin Plays.
Yes, somebody write that on that song.
Because if I was played, I'd probably quite like to know.
I'll do that.
People probably never know, will they?
That's a great idea. And you know what? On the account that I found, I'm gonna use that one as a Musicoin Plays account.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let's write in on there. You have been featured on Musicoin Plays. Congratulations, bro. Unanimously approved it, right?
Well, we definitely approved, but let's see what it's up against.
Yeah. For sure.
But let me say this too. We know it's carnival season right now, right? So Trinidad Carnival is super big. Rio and Trinidad are the two contested for the best carnivals ever in the world, right? And it's carnival season right now. But sometimes when people think of jazz, they think of like more laid back or sleepy or relaxing. And I did get like that hype carnival feel. So even though it was jazz and it was smooth, it still made me jump, you know? And you'll see me. I'm not sure if you could see while you see the screen, but I'm standing up. If something makes me move, I'm going to stand up and move to it. So that really made me stand up and move while it was still smooth jazz.
How is he only at 6%?
He's only at 6%.
Yeah, I know, man. Vote Anderson, man. Seriously. Yeah.
Definitely recommend to vote Anderson. If you like what you just heard, go vote Anderson. Let's see what he's up against. We have Pamela.
Is this one of our new ambassadors?
Pamela. Who? I've seen her on the forum a few times.
Yeah, I think she's Pascal's new ambassador.
So she, her first
she's
album,
active.
Let's see. I wanted to get a little description of her. Okay.
Pamela Hughes.
And for this new record, Pamela sets up a new band. So she's a guitarist, with an additional guitarist and female bass player, backing singing, and decided to produce her third album alone. So I cannot wait to hear what she got to go. The Radio is the first track that she has.
I want to hear Mental. That's it. I want to hear Mental.
Mental.
Yeah.
Mental.
I'm mental. You're mental. We're mental. That's the one that's intriguing me.
But you're controlled mental.
I'm controlled mentalness. Yeah.
Here it comes. It's loading up. This track was paid by UBI.
There's 5 artists today, right? That are nominated?
Yes.
Yeah, 5.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Smith House, Dominique.
Come on, it's taking a little bit longer to play.
Well, it's interesting to see about the voting, if it mirrors what we think, you know? I mean, obviously we all got our individual favorites.
Yeah, because last week it was different.
It was totally different. So, I mean, like I said, this is just, you know, our views on the music we like, you know?
I'm mental, you're mental, we're mental.
Maybe it's too mental for Musicoin. What's
right,
that?
it may be too...
Oh, yeah.
Why do I run such a bastard life? Why did I hurt just answer twice? It's mental, it's central, it falls, it
track. That it's good.
Nice clean production. Nice production.
Very clean production.
That is the key. That was the key to it. It was the cleanness of it. It was so clean and smooth.
You can hear the details in her voice as well, which is nice.
Yeah, nice voice, man. Nice. Yeah.
Yes, most definitely. We see.
I got the feeling of that I could see that on television.
Yeah, definitely, like in an advert or something. Definitely,
like in an advert, in definitely an advertisement, like the new something out now.
Yeah, it definitely had a good pop sound. Yeah,
a good pop sound. A more timeless sound, you know. It wasn't like necessarily like a new trap thing or an old school thing. It had just it captured the aura, the emotion of some kind of new realization. I could see at the end of a short film or the beginning of a short film, you're first going in, you're zooming on the high school, and the main characters are talking, what have you. It introduces something, I feel.
What hurts was the A tuned to, though? That's what I wanted to know. What hurts was it tuned to?
What do you think?
To me, it sounded 440, about more 439. I don't know, on the edge.
Yeah, about 438, 439. Post in the comments what y'all think.
What hurts was it?
Post up on DTube and YouTube. What y'all think?
Get your spectral analysis out. Yeah.
Could have been 439.9.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I also want to give a let's go ahead and hit the star button and send one music coin to T-Man for leaving a comment live as we are doing a review on the song. Let's do it.
Shouts to T-Man.
So that I did, though. I really did like that song. And you said it was timeless, but timeless in a way where, guess what? Even if I really heard it behind like a movie, you know, some type of movie scene where, you know, we're out in nature, in the suburbs, you know, and one of those movie scenes, I see the suburbs, I see trees, I see us running through a field type of thing. Like I saw a whole movie scene with that.
Yeah. What are you drinking, Pop? Like, what are you drinking, man? Yeah. Seriously, yeah.
I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean.
Americans have got better imagination than us English.
Can you switch to my screen for a second?
Than us English.
Yes. One. Let's go ahead. Switch it.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so back to the search feature, you'll see that it definitely pops up right away, right? Pamela Hugh, there's no mistaking it. But also you see all her songs pop up in rock, right? So the search engine is really moving along nicely. But if you scroll down, you'll also see her pop songs, okay? You'll also see her indie, okay?
That's really cool.
And then you just see like the tips in general and so forth. So again, you can be in more than one genre. It's not kind of holding you down to just one genre.
Shout out to Anderson. What was his name again? Aquavedo.
Yep.
He is in the chat room right now saying peace to the Musicoin family.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yes, he is. Yes, they are in the building, man. That's what we like. We like to support the artists, and guess what? They come right through, and they give us love too. They are in the chat now. They chatting it up with everybody in the chat room.
Is Pamela's not here, right?
Pamela has not made it yet, but we about to leave a comment on Pamela.
Is this YouTube comments for Pamela? I'm having trouble accessing this.
Yes, on YouTube. So
yeah, on the live stream chat room. Some reason it's not coming up on mine. All right.
So fine. I'm gonna put for Pamela also in her comment box that your music was featured on Musicoin Plays.
Daniel, they're still not seeing your profile on Instagram, bro.
I don't know where my phone is.
All right, so we went through Anderson and Pamela Hutt. Let's see. Chloe Bryce has to bring to the table. He does. Let's see what type of music Chloe Bryce does. It does new age blues, alternative rock, electronic, experimental, funk, singer-songwriter, rock, jazz, blues.
The wrong name I gave you, that's why.
What's the right name?
Just Daniel J. Lawton _
Oh,
I changed it the other day. I forgot.
J. Lawton. See, that's how you know this is live. What other show would tell you that a host has the wrong freaking Instagram name throughout the show? For the past hour, this has been the Wallet Update, Hard Data, 20,000 magazines on the street, and our host got the wrong Instagram name.
Yeah.
McGooby.
Yeah, it's seriously, search McGooby, you'd have found him. Yeah. What was the other words? Oh my god, yeah.
Quag,
yeah.
McGooby
Quag shorter. Yeah, Quag.
So it's Daniel J. _ Lawton. Daniel J. Lawton _
No, it's Daniel J. Lawton _
Okay, got you.
I know idea why there's an underscore after the actual name. But...
You got a baby in the picture, right?
Right? No. Oh well, yeah, it's my cousin. Yeah.
I don't mean that you got a baby in a picture like that. I just mean in the picture on Instagram.
I thought a baby. I was like, I've got no baby.
I don't know, man. Yeah.
But he does act like a baby. So.
Yeah.
My solo debut New Age Blues was accepted in 15 categories in the NARAS 1997 Grammy nomination entry list. Okay, that's what's up. I have recorded over 40 albums of eccentric, electric, experimental music, intermingled with classic rock, beats, blues, and singer-songwriter tracks in a wide variety of genres. This
wow.
definitely sounds like he's you say a wide variety. Let's check out
a virtuoso.
This single is called Maybe Baby Wavy.
Like the name.
We play and pay artists.
That's what we do.
MC Plays, where we play and pay artists.
All right, let's get into it.
Come on, it's loading up. Okay.
Come on. Look at that picture. Hollywood star.
It's loading.
Did they give themselves a Hollywood star?
I've got a feeling that may be photoshopped. I'm not 100%, but I've got a feeling. Yeah.
I think you're wrong.
You got to give them points for the confidence there.
Exactly, man. Yeah.
The self-esteem is 5 points right there.
Yeah.
Going up, but it's not playing yet. Here we go. Come on. Still loading.
Don't waste my time. You baby, ain't worth the drive. So baby, I know I crossed the line. Well, this thing ain't love.
one thing I love is when the band rocks out. But as far as the vocals, I was kind of struggling with them, as you know, it was kind of sounding like he was struggling.
You don't like mumble rap? That's mumble rap.
Oh, I don't like mumble rap. Don't get me started.
Mumble rap.
If I could,
Mumble rap and mumble.
The analysis here is amazing.
It's about a vibe, man. It's about a vibe. It's a mumble rap of rap.
What'd you think, CW?
To be honest, yeah, it's like old rock and roll sort of sound. I quite like the rawness of it. It definitely sounds like you're in some like bar down south. You got some grits on the table, you're drinking a few beers, and there's some like rock and roll band playing behind some barbed wire, knocking that out. You know, yeah, it had a certain rawness to it. I mean, it's you know, nothing new, but obviously, yeah, it sounded all right.
I definitely agree. It definitely has that. Once again, going back to the visions.
Yeah.
I envision like the old 1970s movies.
Yeah.
1950s movie, and they dancing like this, and just I seen the whole that I saw that. It definitely took me back there, but then it was just the
yeah.
That was.
But I mean, I do think it's the raw rock and roll sound. I mean, to be honest, if we compare that to sorry, was it Pamela, the one before? The production, apples and oranges there, totally different.
I think it's a live performance. So I think we've got to say as well that was recorded.
You think that was a live performance?
I think it says on the description.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I was thinking the same thing. I didn't think that the engineering was on par with some of the other things we've heard. But if it's
recorded live in Bradley Beach.
Yeah.
Now I have to say, having said all of that, and we all get the feeling of the sound. I'm gonna say, and I think I brought this up last week too, but in the you know, in the same vein of like a Nirvana and a grunge rack, it kind of felt okay to me. Like that kind of thing, I feel like I want to see it live. Like personally, me, if I'm listening to something that sounds kind of like a Elvis or a Chevy Chase right now, it's not necessarily going to be, this is personal. Like I said, this is completely transparent bias. Like you could say that I'm a jerk or whatever. This is just one of the hosts' opinion. This is why we got several hosts on here. But for me, I'm not going to be listening to that while I'm working, doing my paperwork. Usually I'm doing contracts or whatever if I'm at home listening to music. So I'm going to be listening to like something that is more studio sounding produced.
Yeah.
But when I want to hear something like in that vein, I want to hear that live feeling. You know what I mean? I'm cooking, I'm walking around my house doing something, maybe working out. I don't mind feeling a live song because it's not about like the lyrics. What is it gonna say if I tune in on the lyrics? Baby, 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 baby. Like I get it. It's more about, you know, I rock with it.
That's what.
I like the fact you got a new genre though. Mumble rock. Mumble rock and roll. Yeah, that's new, man.
But that's what. But that's why I also added that. I love when the band just rocks out. When you have that space of just letting the band just do their thing, I get so trapped in the zone into the music. I'm telling you, just makes you just get up and just start dancing and just going in with it. So I definitely hear it. I wanna see if there was another track though, like that was, maybe done in the studio.
Don't know. Do we want to do that?
Just to give it a fair share, because that was a lot.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's
I'll do it. Let's go back and go to a recorded one. Let's see if it's
we can do that.
It's maybe
we can do that on Musicoin Plays.
Unless it says album.
Yeah. All right.
So let's go to this one. It says album, from the album. So.
Pamela checked in on Instagram. Shout out to Pamela.
Shout out to Pamela.
Luna Muse. I'm sorry.
Luna Muse.
Muse.
That's a hair product, man.
What are you doing with your nomenclature, bro?
Seriously, yeah.
Sometimes look, I was one of
what
those
is up
kids.
with your nomenclature game right now?
I was
bro?
one of those
Strong
kids.
acid for this show. I think he's just
No, I was one of those kids
Bro,
that hated reading in
bro.
public.
Oh man,
Bros,
I was one of those kids that hated reading in public.
these are people's names. We're talking about artists. They're sensitive, man. Bros.
He called me controlled strangeness, I think, last week. Yeah.
No, I said controlled. I did. It was controlled weird.
Controlled weirdo.
Yeah. Hey. Listen to the music.
Here we go.
Wow, this is very different.
Yeah.
We're listening to the same person.
Very interested to hear the voice on this one.
There's no vocals. It's just instrumental.
Wow. See, that was radically different from the other tune.
Absolutely different. It's hard to even give a review because we heard such two different things that it's
was the same artist?
Well, yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, that was sounded totally different.
Maybe if you skip it to the middle a bit, you might hear his voice might come. I don't know.
This makes my point more than anything I could say.
Yeah.
Yes.
One artist could have so many different things on Musicoin.
Yes.
Period. That says it all.
Yes. Yes.
Completely different.
So, that's Chloe Bryce is actually number 4. He has 4% on in the voting. Now, you know, we've heard 3 people so far. You know what? This is very tough, to be honest with you. So far,
Anderson.
It's pretty tough.
I love Anderson, man.
Let's go to Smith House. Let's check out what Smith House band brings to the table. This is funk and singing, songwriting, Americana, indie music. First one is called Suitcase.
Folk, I think it says. Folk music.
Oh, folk. Oh, I'm sorry. Yep.
Not funk. You might be a bit, disappointed if you're expecting George Clinton to come in.
Right. So we got some folk and singer-songwriter, Americana indie. There we go. Thank you again.
That's all right, man. Sorry.
Let's play this one.
You on a roll, bro.
And it's Collie, not Chloe, too.
To the night we've both been running, but I know we've got a way to staying off the beaten path of warding off my legs. Each turn may beat us down and leave us lost today. Oh, I've got you in my wandering, and babe, that's how it stays. Through momentary stumbles, through half-hearted goodbyes, all failed attempts to sever, ignoring all your cries. I'll drift bound back to longing for that glimmer in your eyes. And I'll turn round half morning and tail you through the skies. You were woven in my tapestry. I pull and thread and all this falls apart.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
Nice.
That too.
Said that feels good.
Nice vocal production as well.
Yeah.
Has a very, very good feeling to it.
Mm.
Yeah.
It made me feel all emotional, to be honest. Quite.
Yeah. I was
gazing. Sort of feel. Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Thinking things.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. You know. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that just calmed us all down. Like, it's funny. We were joking about having all guys right now. We definitely need to have like some women on the show as guests soon. But that you just notice the testosterone get balanced out a little bit. Like, I'm not yelling right now. We all got like some. I think we got that musically. One thing that music can do, it can capture where the artist is at and bring the listener to that, right? Like, I can't necessarily get on a plane and go to Colorado or the Pacific Northwest right now, but I feel like I'm out there. I feel like they just took me on the woods.
Yes, I agree. Let's tip this artist.
Yeah.
Leave a comment.
I mean, that's not the sort of music I'd normally listen to, but it's a lovely feel and sound to that. And I actually really enjoy listening to that, just as
I love it.
As one artist to another, or the production, the sound of it, the feel of it, the emotion of it was beautiful. Yeah,
I agree.
If I just had a fight or something, like, I would want to listen to that and ground myself.
Right, ground, yes.
Yeah, that's why you're in jail, man. Seriously, you need to stop it. Free self-suffice. Free self-suffice.
Trapped in the bricks.
Yeah. You didn't do it.
Yes.
From the jailhouse to the Smith house.
Yeah.
Joe Johnston also just tipped. We got Joe Johnston in the comments also.
I need to tip. Oh, man, sorry, I'm talking.
We got the viewers coming in and listening, leaving comments and tips simultaneously. We are doing the same thing. That is, gotta love that. And
I had to give tips on some of the tips because I like what I'm seeing here. I like how people are appreciating each other.
Yes, most definitely. And we also have Dominique. Y'all want to help me out with these names?
I think it's DeWitt because you pronounce the WV, but I could be wrong. But you know, rather than wit, I think it's DeWitt.
I think it's just white.
Yeah,
white.
I'm just joking. Imagine it was.
Imagine, yeah.
Imagine
White.
it was Dominique D. White.
It's just Don White. Don White. Don White.
First of all, I apologize. Dominic, if you're listening, this is a hilarious show. We are jerks.
We shouldn't mess with people now. You're right. That's
Talk for yourself,
We love you.
Yes,
thank you for putting up with our sense of humor.
Self-suffice is speaking for himself here.
Yeah.
We're sorry, Dom. Yeah.
Dominic DeWitt.
Dominic DeWitt, Ground Zero.
We've got some wit over here, as you can see.
I like his cover. Definitely is. Oh, wow. Look how many faces are within the faces.
Hold on. I'm already getting a take on me.
Take on me.
If he plays that, I'm voting for him.
Yeah.
If he sounds anything like that, he's got the look.
I never had self-suffice sound as a big R fan.
You got it.
Who is it?
Who is it exactly?
Je me suis réveillé un beau matin dans un monde que je ne reconnais pas, dévisagé par leurs amis. Les cicatrices ne partiront pas. On m'a dit de ne pas me laisser faire. Seul contre tous, la bataille est sévère. Je me demande comment sera demain et s'il restera des humains. 1, 2, 3, je ne voulais pas ça. Et toi, Ground Zero approche à grands pas. Méfie-toi. la main et tu t'es blotti tout contre moi. Le rideau tombe et le noir se fait las. Sur un écran, je te vois, je me vois.
You got it.
Take on me.
Take on me. Can we just say how I love how different all these artists are. I love the range, man.
Yes,
totally different.
Yeah,
and it's hard to judge on.
This one was another good sound, good production.
Good production.
Like you said, it brought that feel. Like you called it, man.
I was back in the 80s then for a minute. I was back in the 80s.
Yeah, it takes you right back to the 80s with this one. So we've been taken back to the 80s. We've been taken back to the 70s and 60s.
Yeah.
We taken all around the world. Yes, this is amazing.
Can you hear me, guys? Yeah.
Let's definitely tip him and let him know he has been featured.
The guitar in the middle sounded a bit like New Order to me. Had that little New Order sort of vibe in the middle.
What's that techno song that starts like, I believe in no wonder? I don't remember. I don't think it's Tiesto. Let me look it up so I don't get this wrong.
I believe.
Okay, so
when the drums came in, though, I was like, yeah.
Oh, look. Oh, what's happening? Oh, what? Is it just
a big shift?
Oh, mate.
A little shift.
It's David Guetta, The World Is Mine. It kind of reminded me a little bit of that.
Oh, okay.
So when we go to voting, all right, here on MC Plays, we have a panelist of five hosts right now. And let's see what we all gonna come up and vote for. This was tough, though. This was tough. I really like Pamela. I really like
Anderson. Definitely Anderson.
I like Anderson.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. So let's go. So who we got for
I feel like I missed somebody.
Chloe.
We had Pamela Anderson, Smith House Dominic.
We didn't have Pamela Anderson. Let's make that clear. Yeah.
I did.
You're a fool. Brilliant. Who was the one that was like Luna or Coley?
That was Coley Bryce.
Was that two different people?
No, it was the same one. There was
no Luna. I'm just loony. Okay, so it's Coley. Okay, got you.
Coley Bryce Anderson. So who's going for Coley Bryce?
Well, most diverse, but maybe it was just because that was the only one where we played two songs. But I was really surprised by it was like two completely different and two different kinds of mixes and mastering. To be honest,
breaking up a little bit. You breaking up a little bit. So all right. So we play all of the artists. So who wants to vote for Chloe? I mean Chloe.
We're laughing at the pronunciation, not at the artist. Yeah. Just clarify that.
I know.
I love Chloe. Yeah.
I'm horrible.
She's not there.
Mixing him better on those tracks.
We didn't hear you. Self-suffice. Your screen is actually frozen. Hold on. Let me unshare it. You have.
You might have to reconnect. Oh no, there is.
I was about to say, okay, he might have to reconnect.
The prison's clamping down on him.
Exactly, man.
Let me see.
Visiting time's over.
Cutting off his Wi-Fi now.
Yeah.
They cut your Wi-Fi off in there.
Yeah, man. What?
I'm tipping too many artists. My bad.
Yeah.
Now everyone can hear me, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Pup.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee, but simpler. Cole Lee.
Got you.
Collie. Like cauliflower.
Oh, like Collie.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower, cauliflower.
Ollie's better
Cold
than
leaf
Chloe.
flower.
All right.
Still made progress with the name.
Yeah.
All right.
I'd like to apologise to all artists featured on Musicoin Plays for
apologize for me.
Yeah?
Disclaimer:
right now because of your pronunciations, man.
Musicoin does not condone the pronunciation showed on Musicoin Plays at all.
All right, let's go. So, do we have a vote for Chloe?
Wow.
This got worse. It went from Chloe to Chloe.
Yeah.
Really, bro? Bro.
Kali.
Look, you should be tipping them just for like apologies, man. 10 music coins just to say I'm sorry about your name. You know, come on, you gotta do it.
You should just be streaming that person's song all day and just get them money.
I gotta do it. Right? I'm gonna tip. All right, I'm tipping them for messing up.
Yeah, come on.
They'd be rich.
Yeah,
apologies coming from Pup. They'd be the first Musicoin billionaire.
Yeah.
Look, Kali, whatever your name is, I'm tipping you right now. 5 MCs. I've been messing up all day.
Oh man.
Got to be about 100, man.
Oh my days.
Oh man. Okay. Do we have a vote?
No.
So I mean, who you voting for, CW?
Anderson.
I've
got to say, I'm a big fan of, like, I'm going to pronounce this wrong after we've been saying this. Hermeto Pascal is an old Brazilian jazzer. I saw him last year at 80. He was amazing. 3-hour set. I love my Brazilian jazz, and I thought he really, I really like Pamela as well. I mean, but yeah, Anderson gets my vote this week. Sorry, Pamela.
Noetic J, who do you have?
So, I think it definitely was a tough decision. I really like Anderson as well. I like Pamela. I like Dominic. I honestly like them all in their own respective genres. And like we said, they're very different artists. But I would have to go with whatever my feeling is energetically and what made me move the most today. So I would say Dominic. I really am a fan of the house scene and the techno scene and the club scene and dance music. So it was refreshing to hear that. So I really liked it. So I'm going to go with Dominic.
Dan, who do you got?
Anderson. But I loved everyone. Following on what...
And I'm going to also go with Anderson, honestly. Like you said, it brought that feeling. I'm going with Anderson also. Self-Suffice, he's on mute right now. I don't know what happened. I think he went with Bryce. He went with Bryce. So
yeah, let's call him Bryce.
It's 3 out of 5. It's a 3 out of 5. So we're gonna go ahead and vote Anderson.
I've already voted, so I voted. Yeah.
And now he's up to 12% too. It went from 6 to 12 just in one episode.
Congratulations, Anderson.
Congratulations to Anderson.
Yeah.
And we definitely we rooting for you. We will get the news to see who actually won.
When does it close? Do we know when it closes?
It closes. Let's see. I remember last week it closed like right after the show, like later on in the day of the Sunday.
Okay. Is there any way we can get it closed just towards the end of the show? Is that too hard to work out? Is it?
I wish.
Yeah.
That'd be mad cool though. Oh,
and we could announce at the end who's actually the winner. But
close it for the show. What?
Yeah.
That'd be so cool, man. We gotta talk to Deli Buddha about that.
Talk to Buddha about that. I want to know who Buddha would have voted. I can't believe he he wimped out.
Yeah.
I'm not having it. He's got to give his opinion.
I think it's more to do with his hangover than anything else.
Yeah. I mean, with that being said, the Musicoin family has gotten the news updates. They've gotten the artist of the week. they've gotten to meet a Musicoin artist, Noetic J.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
We definitely appreciate you coming.
Yeah, good
love
to meet
be
you.
on for future polls or help with. I would love to. You guys are great characters.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
too,
you
man.
coming, man. Appreciate you coming. And we also appreciate everybody who watched right now. We got 12 people watching. We have 18 likes. Okay, so that means we've definitely got a lot more love. So this is continuing to grow. And you know, this was fun, man. I continue to have fun on this show. This is gonna be fun every week. I'm telling y'all. Especially if we keep bringing this energy.
It's only gonna grow.
Y'all keep ranking on me about my reading and stuff.
You know.
We might need to get a number counter just to see how many times it occurs.
We'll send you to pronunciation school in a week. Yeah, we'll book you in.
Yes. That's gonna be crazy.
Bloody bad.
I mean, with that being said, until next week. Don't suffice. You got any closing words for the
He's come back.
family? You just come back, kind of.
Came back for the perfect timing.
You got any last words? Anybody got any last words before we close out?
No, I'm good.
We good.
MC Plays.
MC Plays.
My shirt. Buy the shirt.
Peace.
I've seen that a few times float up while listening to songs.